On Monday 24th of April 1916, Irish rebels took part in a revolution. The aim? Political freedom from Britain using military means. What became known as the Easter Rising has been etched into the memory of Ireland and its people. It made heroes of those who took part and martyrs of those who fought and died. However, some of these heroes are often left unsung. During the Rising, some women shot to prominence. These figures, however, were a minority. The ordinary women of Ireland played a pivotal role in the implementation of the rebellion through various organisations and efforts. Cumann na mBan was established on April 2nd, 1914. The initial meeting of Cumann na mBan was a popular affair. Ordinary women flocked to Wynn's Hotel to be part of the groundbreaking group. Agnes O'Farrelly, a Gaelic scholar, addressed the first meeting and made clear the aims of Cumann na mBan.
We aim to advance the cause of Irish liberty, to organise Irish women in furtherance of the objective, and to assist in the arming and equipping of the body of Irishmen for the defence of Ireland.
O'Farrelly faced some opposition, to which she replied,
"We do not want party politics in the organisation. We stand for Ireland and Ireland alone."
Essentially an auxiliary force for the Irish volunteers, the women of Cumann na mBan laboured tirelessly in the fight for freedom. Like their male counterparts, these women underwent military training. Margaret Kennedy, an officer in Cumann na mBan, recalls her training.
In Camden Street, we were trained and exercised in drill, figure marching, stretcher drill, signalling and rifle practice with the Little Rook rifle. We had 2 instructors from the FINA for drill, signalling and rifle practice. We also went on route marches regularly, on our own initiative, in order to train the girls in marching and taking control. In Harcourt Street, we learned first aid, Morse code, signalling and dispatch memorising. We continued our regular intensive training up to Easter week. On each Tuesday and Thursday night, occasionally on Sundays, we would go out to the Dublin Mountains with stretchers, etc. for training.
The women of the rebellion were not confined to military activities. Due to their sex, ordinary women were less likely to be suspected of revolutionary activities. Some became couriers, in charge of carrying messages from rebel to rebel. Others were nurses, who treated the wounded rebels coming in from the front line. Many even allowed rebels into their homes and gave them refuge from the British forces. Women like Kathleen MacDonald played more subtle roles. The wife of an Irish volunteer, MacDonald details her efforts in relation to acquiring transportation for the use of the rebels.
My husband was ill at the time. I undertook that the car would be available and that I would make all the arrangements next morning, Saturday. I phoned Sean McCurtain, brother of Thomas, at his place of business in Shandon Street. I told him the car would be available in the afternoon and that I would phone him again later. I then phoned Bradley and, when informed that the car was ready, instructed them to deliver it to someone and I would send for it. I explained that I wasn't able to come up from Bandon myself. They said that they could not do that, as there was a rule that the car should have a trial before being handed over after repair. I inquired if they would accept a telegram from me, instructing them to hand over the car. They refused on the grounds that anyone could send a telegram in my name. I then asked if they would accept a telegram if it was countersigned by the postmaster of Bandon, verifying my signature. They agreed to this, and I got the postmaster to countersign the telegram. He did not know, of course, that he was doing something to facilitate a rising.
These women showed bravery, courage, and poise in the face of danger. Their efforts paved the way for the establishment of a republic free from British rule. They were normal women intent on success. Maud Gonne McBride once made a remark which sums up the spirit of these women.
Will is an incalculable power.
I